YouTube, ToQ here with a review of the Ressha Sentai ToQger Ressha Gatai series, ToQ Ressha 9, Police Ressha, and ToQ Ressha 10, Fire Ressha. And they got the order backwards again, but I guess that's what they're doing with this series. So anyway, enough of numbers and such. We have the police and fire themed Ressha's, which are actually really cool. We'll get to that at the end. So first, let's go ahead and start with police, since it's number 9, and I feel like doing it in number order. And here we have the Police Ressha. I really like it. As a fan of Power Rangers SPD and by association Deca Ranger, I really like police-themed things, and it really works. I've never seen a police train. They exist, apparently. I've been Google linked to one before. So they're a thing, I guess. But it looks really cool. It's a nice mix between a standard white and black police car and a train. And it just looks kind of neat. I really like it. Additionally, you have a gun that can come out of it. That's just cool. And then the claw can come up on top here. I don't know what it would be used for exactly. But you can, like, capture flying things or grapple onto a police helicopter and it'll whisk you away or whatever. I don't know. But imagination aside, I just really like it. It looks cool. As with all the other Ressha's, you do have a split right there. So when you are playing with them, you can do turns appropriately and it's all twisty and turny. And I really like that. It's a lot of fun and I'm glad they do that because that's how trains work. So, overall, a very cool little Ressha that will eventually make ToQ-Oh Police. And next up is the Fire Ressha, which is also very cool. I really like the way that these Ressha look compared to Car Carrier and Tank. They just look more imaginative and more, I don't really know what the word I'm looking for is. Cool, I guess. We'll go with cool. It's got the hose design throughout here. The ladder can fully accordion out. That's it at its straightest. And then you can also kind of maneuver it however you need to. Very cool. So that's a neat little feature as well. And then you have a little extinguisher hose up here, up at front. It kind of looks like a cannon. I guess it's a water cannon. But it carries the same sort of theme as police. In fact, it's more or less the same sort of base design here. So that's kind of neat as well. They fit together very well. Split right here in the middle. Again, flip that open. Bam. You can snake it around. Cool train things and such. And then you can also obviously mix and match them if you want Fire to have handcuffs for some reason. You can do that as well. So, like I said, I really dig these two Ressha. They're really neat. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the ToQ changer. Now, as I said before, these can combine with ToQ-Oh and Diesel-Oh to make the associated robo and then police or fire. Now, fire is designated to Diesel-Oh and police is designated to ToQ-Oh, but they can obviously mix and match thanks to the gimmick. But we'll go ahead and take a look at both combinations for each robo right away. Alright, so just like all of the other formations, we pop off yellow and pink, bring in our Police Ressha, split it. This side goes on here, this side has to go the right direction, and plugs in right there. And there we have ToQ-Oh Police. Flip out the gun on this side, the cuffs on this side, and you're good to go. Now I have to say, I really dig this combination. Again, I just like police-themed robos, and it works. It's got a gun on this arm, which is really cool, even though it's got a rail crossing sign gun sword thing. Already it doesn't really need it, but it looks cool. I really dig it. And then this side's got the little claw for the handcuffs. It can capture things, and this does it shoots off in the show and it pops right off on the toy. It can also rotate, so if you want it to go like this, it can. However, it doesn't really line up as good as it does like that, so kind of be warned of that. But that does pop off if you so wish. So very, very cool on that, and it's probably my favorite of the formations so far. Again, slight police bias, but I just really kind of dig the way that it looks. Now, obviously with Diesel-Oh, the same thing applies. You pop off both arm segments, pop these ones on, and you have Diesel-Oh Police, which is something we haven't quite seen yet. But it works. I don't think it's as neat as ToQ-Oh's, just because I think Diesel-Oh has that whole arm thing I don't really like. So nothing really looks good on him, I think. But I really do like Diesel-Oh at the end of the day. I just wish his arms went down a little bit more. But here we have this. Again, it just works. I like the police thing. I can't help that. Now leave an old Grandpa King in here for the fire combinations. Here's where things get a little bit different. There's actually two different combinations you can do with this. One show accurate, one not. So to be show accurate, split this into the ladder will accordion out and make it completely straight just like this. And that will attach over here. What we're going to want to do over on this side is reattach his arm. And this will fold just like the red Ressha, and this will fold down like that. Then there's a little peg that can slide out, and he actually holds this part of the Ressha like a fire extinguisher. So you've got what would be a water pistol, but in the show it shot fire. So you can imagine whatever you want. It can shoot little ducks for all I know. And then the fire extinguisher is on this side, which is cool. It makes it different, and I like the fact that it's more or less a unique combination that turns one of the trains into more or less a weapon instead of an actual arm. So that is very cool. I do like that, and it kind of helps balance out the fact that he's got a huge, I guess, ladder arm on that side. And this can also fold up a bit. If you wanted to make it a little bit more compact, you could do that as well. This still accordions however you wish. Now, to be not show accurate, if you wanted to be a stick-in-the-mud, normal ToQ transformation, just kind of keep it as it is and attach it like that. It still has the port to attach. That isn't changing anything. And then you just got the kind of water cannon right there. So it's an alternate combination. Probably won't be used in the show since they're adamant on the fire extinguisher bit. But it is something you can do if you like this better. And I do like the color that it adds with the red and yellow. So I do like that. So I actually like both modes fairly equal. And even though it hasn't been used in the show, you can make ToQ-Oh fire. And just to note, this can pop off right here. So if that's a perk for anyone, you can pop that off. And for the non-show accurate combo, you can do that, which looks really cool. Matches with the red Ressha well to make a pretty interesting looking combination. Then, of course, we can bring in our pink Ressha. reattach her, fold, fold, and fold, and ToQ-Oh can maybe hold it if ChoQger wants to cooperate, and can hold the fire extinguisher as well. And this mode makes it didn't really matter too much with Diesel-Oh, but it makes ToQ-Oh quite top heavy when you have it straight up like that, so you can't really pose them like that. But overall, another nice combination. So overall, I like these Ressha a lot. I was kind of about car carrier and tank, but once I got Diesel, obviously everything made sense. But these ones don't really have a buddy to partner up with, and because of that, they can be completely unique. And I love the police's gun and cuff sort of thing, and the Fire Ressha's ladder, water, cannon, fire blaster thing, and the fire extinguisher bit that it's got going on. And so I really like that about them. They go together great. They can mix and match really nice. And overall, they just make some really interesting combinations that at the end of the day, I really like. Police works great with ToQ-Oh, Fire works great with Diesel-Oh, and vice versa. So I really, really like them. I kind of hope they eventually get used in the final combination. As of right now, they have no place to go on Cho ToQ-Oh, and they are not used in the upcoming formation with Build-Dio or ChoCho ToQDai-Oh, I think it's called. So they really don't have anywhere to go, and I think that's a little bit of a shame. I really wish they would go into ChoCho. It's such a name. But hopefully they get used in the final combination because they are really cool and they deserve a place in there for sure. So if you're a fan of ToQger thus far and really like the train gimmick, they're definitely worth the pickup. They're fun on their own, and the combinations work a lot better than the previous ones with car carrier and tank. So thanks for watching, take care, and have a great one. Bye.